Oh, hey there, guys. Hello there, everyone. I made it. Hey there, Mason, Darwin, and Diego. So, how are you? Alright, so it's 7:52 p.m. June is about to come to an end. Well, so does, what other events happen in June? But yeah, it's about to come to an end, of course. Summer just barely started. I see that Darwin is still alive, but oh well. And many more things. So today, I'm gonna be doing something different. So today, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on June and April 2021. So I'm going to do it a live stream. I'm not going to be playing Zelda, or well, maybe, but we're probably not going to. Hey there. So, of course, this live stream will be in English only. Sorry if you don't know English, but like, do need to... So, alright. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about YouTube, like, so we're gonna be talking about June and April, but to be honest, this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to say this is a rant, or well, maybe, but like, I'll be talking about other things too. I know this video's problem. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, so... So yeah, I did heard that, events took place. Orkiko the man-child is... changing. Oh yeah, I heard. I hope he does. And you know, I'll give him time. I know, that's how crazy the car is. But anyways, so yeah, so I hope you guys, understand, so yeah, so, but anyways, I guess we'll start. So this June is kind of rough. To be honest, not gonna lie. Jesus. So yeah, so June 2021 is probably more chaotic in my opinion, even though, oh my goodness. So alright, so let's just start June. June, I don't know how to explain it. So here's what I did on June. So in June of this year, I got out of school thankfully by the 2nd. It was my last day and I was finished. I don't know, came Memorial Day, I guess. But at least it was finished. Thanks for slowly relaxing. Thanks for reopening after recovering from that winter, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did hear. Oh yeah. What else? I did hear about the recent heat waves. The recent heat waves have gotten out of control, especially in western Canada. I heard now 300 people have died in Canada because of this heat dome, and this is over 100 degrees. I know some of you guys may not get used to it, but according to this heat wave.
North America is sizzling.
This from Leon, if you don't know.
North America is sizzling.
Go ahead to Leon.
California to Canada.
I know this heat wave, I mean, technically it started in Arizona, but now it's hitting the northwest so bad. So even though, to be honest, my temperature in my area is actually right now pretty good. It's actually now 68. It's actually pretty low. I know, right? Well, but I know it's not that in Seattle or Portland or Vancouver, which they saw recent records in the weekend. Seattle, Portland were baking up over 100 degrees near the levels of Phoenix in Arizona, because I know, right? And I bet you guys just suffered. I feel bad for you guys, because even though I am kind of used to the heat, the only problem with the heat is when I try to sleep. It's just giving me more energy or vitamin D. But you should be coming a little bit. I hope so. Or well, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, so, so what else did that happen? So it was, June, what else happened? I know it's Pride Month, but also I'm trying to think what else happened to me. Mason, it's not that great in the UK neither in recent days. Oh yeah, I heard of recent events too, which I will be talking about it. So then, some countries are going back to normal. Some people thought they bet the virus, but then so yeah, so people think that this people think this virus is gone. I mean, well, the virus is not totally gone, but it is hitting new low cases, especially here in the U.S. due to mass vaccination. But still, people are not like. I mean, I don't know, but like, I'm worried if they drop their guards. Maybe not in the summer, but then like the fall. Or something. It's because we have new variants. Oh shoot, let's go. I am back, guys. Sorry, I just had to go through the. So yeah, so the recent heat wave has kind of gotten out of control. But before I talk about the heat wave, here's what happened. So I heard that some users had also lost their internet for a few days, for about a week. There was a blackout or something, from what I heard, the first week of June. I don't know, but the behaviors were still at least kind of better, but still not the best. But until June 7th, I don't remember what I did. I was expecting hope, but then things kind of went out of control the next week. Because, what else? There was this strange behaviors, like, come on, guys. I mean, well, may not you guys, but like, in the young community. Again, this stupid toxic drama. And like, my goodness. like, and all this, like, but also YouTube does nothing as well. YouTube is kind of broken. They keep stabilizing, but yet, and they don't, and every time when the video violates the guidelines, actually, they're actually not getting taken down. They're probably coming after certain user because I think YouTube is now playing this victim card game. Like, come on, whatever they want. And it goes to YouTube, and guess what? Oh my goodness, I got spammed by a bunch of ads all over. If you try and play a video, an example, let me see. They will spam you entire ads. So yeah, so I know, right? Hold on, but also, sure, let me check this. So yeah, so oh shoot. So yeah, so I know, but also, so here's the thing. I also hear reports that it's about the what else? I just get spamming ads, and guess what? Guess what? Yesterday, even though StreamYard ads did kind of slow down, but still I got kind of a lot too money. And guess what? I kind of had a StreamYard ad for 10 days, but sadly for the first time in 10 days, I got a StreamYard ad. For freak's sake, come on, for the first time in 10 days. Even though StreamYard has slowed down, but still a StreamYard is still not any better. I'm not still gonna trust it. But it's also because of these behaviors. And I heard about these propaganda bills, like, oh my goodness. It's just so stupid. And then what else do we have? The protest is still not any better. Oh my goodness. Guess what? In June, June is more. Oh my goodness. So even though things are open, but still, things are not the best. Then COVID, then the pandemic. Oh my goodness! But I did um hear reports about there's oh yeah um let me yeah yeah. I don't know what else checking anything else. Oh hey there, Sarwin. hey there. I could see a couple of dislikes, but to be honest, I don't care. Let them express their... No. Just don't worry about it. I just need to say this. In April, no, we're still in June. So, I guess you can also feel free to say what's your opinion on June. If you don't want to, if you don't have, then you don't have to. It's fine. Oh my goodness, there's some behavior. Oh yeah, so the pandemic, alright. So I heard reports that sadly, of course, there's misinformation. There's misinformation, sadly, that's spread on the internet, thinking that the pandemic will end on that date, and sadly, they're claiming the pandemic will end on July 1st, 2021, which is tomorrow, or already, some of you guys. What about the Olympics? Oh, what about the Olympics? Oh, wait, are you talking about the Japan Olympics, which will be coming out on July 23rd? I see. Wait. Come on. Duh. Why am I here? Good evening, Adam. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm discussing about my opinion on June 2020 and April 2021. To be honest, we'll discuss, I guess, a bit of May too. But I'm trying to figure out something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, okay, got it. But there's some drama, and but yeah, but YouTube has kind of gotten more. I know. So yeah, what else? So June was just basically chaos. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what else. But June was not good. Still, because he still got behaviors. Not from like the community, but like outside, but like, oh my goodness, and like the propaganda, that was also another problem. And like, they just couldn't stop the spamming ads, for F's sake. But then, last week was not any better. Last week was doing good, but then Juneteenth was also there, and then they made a law. What else? And then things got bad last week, and then this week as well. War Tea already passed. So yeah, so today's June 30th, so it's going to be July 1st very soon. Well, for me, for less than 4 hours. Less than an hour if you're on the East Coast. And I know some of you guys hate June, but even though July, we're still in the summer. And I know, oh my goodness, I don't know what else to say about June. But they just keep spamming about the... My other problem with June is also, really dislike You Should Go. Bad news YouTube wants it. Oh my goodness. YouTube is still rejecting links. Oh my goodness. Oh no no no. Yeah, what else? So then, I don't know what else to explain, but then I am staying at this house doing nothing. I'm trying to think of ideas. I'm also trying to think of ideas. I'm trying to, but then guess what? And then, finally, let's talk about the last week. This last week. Wait, what's going on, Fish Group returners? Really, Fish Group? But also, I think Darwin needs to control this. What? Edward, oh no. Yeah. Hashtag June sucks, I know, right? But also, I need to say this. But also, let's talk about the pandemic. But let's also talk about the recent heat wave. If you don't know, there's currently a heat dome going on in a heat wave that comes every summer, of course. And guess what? It's hitting the city. It's hitting cities around the world. It's hitting cities pretty hard. I know countries like India, the UAE, kind of used to Iran, Mexico. But then I know some people are still complaining, even though it's getting so hard. This is where India's did the year heat wave. Much was so much image scenario from 2030. 44. Jesus, India's heat wave worse. Well, Delhi has already seen about 120 degrees. Phoenix is already that hot. Vegas. But you're also seeing record economics. So yeah, most of the heat kind of hits like the southern area. But if you heard, the recent heat has hit the far northwest. I think we already passed the worst heat in California, even though Arizona will continue to be boiling because they're used to it. But then in Oregon, Washington, including the province of British Columbia, you guys are getting soaked. Wow. They're seeing over 100 degrees and 300 people have died in British Columbia alone. And I heard that, like, I feel bad, including some people that are kind of that are getting infected. They're hitting, I know, normally they have okay weather, but now they're getting worse weather. Oregon and Washington, like, Jesus. You're in the Palm Springs level, in Phoenix. And this heat dome hit Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, and, Portugal. especially on home. Jesus, I feel bad. Like this Canadian heat wave just. Oh wait, actually no, it's now up to. Oh what? 486 have died. The death toll is already that high. Oh my goodness. Jesus, this heat wave is worse than the virus. Almost 500 have died. Look, this is in British Columbia. If you're watching this, I feel bad. Because Arizonans were used to it, even though I'm not Arizona. Arizonans, Californians are used to it. But maybe not the sun. Jesus. At the same time, so it's probably not going because, you know, YouTube sometimes reject links. Founded on the, I think it's called this. Feel free to take a screenshot. Onyx.com. Holy shit! I have to charge my phone. No, I forgot. Hopefully it survives. Hopefully it doesn't end my stream. So yeah, so June you guys are getting help, like Jesus. Even though I don't, I'm trying to play a video, but at the same time I don't want to get copyrighted. But Jesus. Jesus in Canada. And I heard power outages. Jesus in British Columbia and US cities. Jesus. The heat has been hitting it so much. Oh my goodness, like I hope you guys are okay. Things isn't looking any good. Jesus. Hospitalizations, like Jesus. Eastern City, oh yeah, I think no smoke. 109 degrees in Spokane, I think it's called. Jesus. Thought that there were, and because of climate change. Jesus, because our leaders are doing nothing. Jesus. Hot and dry, warm, rainy. Well, it is pretty raining in Texas, Arizona. I mean, not Arizona. Louisiana, southern Mississippi, Arkansas. I mean, not Arkansas. Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, Georgia. Nearly 500 deaths in Canada in just one. Jesus. That is so many deaths. What the heck? What have more deaths than even the virus? At least 63 people have died in Oregon. Well, not New York City. They're seeing a heat wave as well, kind of. But it may continue, but then there may be storms on the way. No, New York and Los Angeles. Oh, hold on. Okay, Jesus. Never seen anything like this. Hundreds of days. Because you guys are not used to it, and I'm worried about you guys. Jesus. What else is it? I feel bad for you, Canada. I know you're not used to it. To be honest, I do miss. Now we're seeing a wildfire just 400 kilometers north of San Francisco. Oh my goodness, and how far's... Jesus. Dozens of deaths, like, Jesus. I feel bad. And then before... And then, alright, let's just go to the virus. The pandemic, sadly, people are getting full of false information. I don't think it's going to end tomorrow, of course. I'm serious, because now, and then guess what? There's the variant, including the Delta variant, the one that was detected in India, that caused a surge in February, March, April, and May. I know, right? The Delta variant. Jesus. And then the Delta variant, I know India probably now has it under control, but you're seeing cases rise in the UK now, and the UK, and Russia, and Portugal, and South Africa. It's driving the third wave over there, and Brazil now because of the Delta variant. And the UK, guess what? I heard reports the UK has reported 26,000 cases, up from 20,000 the day before and 22,000 the day before that. I know, right? Jesus, and like yes, and the UK's getting hit, and they try and fully reopen on June 19th, but the Delta variant has forced. I'm not sure if they're going to delay it. Oh no, I meant to say June 21st, but now it's delayed to June 19th. If he is impersonating you, are you gonna report it? Jesus. But yeah, so if you don't know, in recent days cases have been on the rise in the UK. But they're also on the rise in Russia, South Africa, but also sadly, but at least Europe. Yeah, the rest of Europe is now recovering from after a quick spring wave as well. The long fall, winter, and then that quick spring wave. Even though the UK and those countries that are now seeing a surge has avoided a spring wave, but they're now possibly coming. But they're probably coming late because I think Europe probably gets hit first before the rest. But I'm hearing reports in Russia too. They're huge records. Thanks to the Delta variant, it's also causing a surge in Indonesia, And then that's right. 20. Oh yes, you guys mentioned the Tokyo Olympics. The Olympics that's supposed to be held next month on July 23rd. It'll be held, no matter what. Even though Japan recently went through a fourth wave this spring, or this how do you call it? Yeah. So look at this. This is Russia recent days. They have gone up thanks to the Delta variant. While on the rest of Europe, guess what? They're having Euro 2020. They're having fans outside gathering. Despite the Delta variant, they're having pride parades. While the UK and Portugal and Russia, they have to stay back after having a good spring. And now who's laughing? Oh my goodness. But we're not sure if they're also going to get hit. Like, look at this. Cases are on the rise. I mean, I know South Africa, Brazil, and Australia do kind of make sense because it's the winter down there as well. I'm like, look at this. This is South Africa. Recent days. Like, I do pray. I feel bad. Like, jeez. That they have to go through this and have it. Because cases are on the rise in continent-wide in Africa. And the same with the UK. The UK and South Africa are seeing the similar surges just like 6 months ago, where both of them have their own variants. Even though, yeah, jeez. You're seeing an increase. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm not. So of course this virus isn't gonna end. The U.S. is doing okay, but I'm still worried about the Delta variant because they're showing up more and more. And they're having these, even though we just saw 10,400 cases, we're still seeing them pop. We're still reporting 300 a day. Oh shit. Did not mean to press. Like, wow. Some said they heard herd immunity. How did they did it? I'm not sure if we do. Seattle and San Francisco thinks that they hit herd immunity. But in reality, I don't know. Jenny Durkin, London Breed. Maybe they're ahead of London. The UK. Probably vaccines. Or even probably in Portugal. Or Moscow or Paris. They claim they have reached 80-70%. But I'm not sure if they do reach herd immunity. Because of the Delta variant. Like, Portugal. Now on the rise in 5 states. In Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Jesus. Oh yeah, especially the South. Jesus, things. So yeah, but anyways, let's go back. Yeah, I hate June. But anyways, now let's go to April. April 2021 has to be another bad month. It's actually, my opinion, I think April is worse. This April is worse than the last one in 2020. I know. I mean, even though we're not on lockdown anymore, actually, We've been unlocking since the end of January, so 5 months later. But still, things ain't any better. So we did have a low case rate and positivity rate. We did avoid the spring wave, and that's true. So we did have a good Easter holiday, I guess. But there were still some behaviors in the community. So yeah, so that started off in April Fools. I kind of got stopped by a lot of ads, and like it's like now you're seeing states opening back up. Even though Joe Biden did went tough on COVID, unlike his predecessor, even though Canada cases are reaching lows, but to be honest, do you think this recent heat wave will bring down cases? Because it is pretty hot. You know, not hot enough to destroy it. But yeah, you're seeing a recent third wave and seeing countries seeing the slowing down. I know, right? The Delta variant, I know, right? And then, alright, so yes. But then at that time, now I'm worried if this Delta variant would impact the US, like the UK, and those other countries. But at the time, by early April, India became the epicenter again around the world. I mean, and then after recovering the peak 6 months earlier, but then cases went back up, but by fast. Even though India is now recovering, but then I'm talking about that time. By April 5th, 4th, they begin to break records every day. Yeah, and India just skyrocketed. Even though Brazil was hitting their peak, but India just continued to skyrocket it, breaking in their hundreds of thousands every day. Because I've been keeping an eye on India because I saw a slight uptick by the end of February and things were so bad. I wouldn't imagine, even though I'm not in India, I don't live in India, I don't know anyone to be honest. Well, maybe, but I just feel bad. Cases, like, India just suffered the worst. They refused to lock down. And it's responsible for cases because of this new mutation. And especially in one state of Maharashtra, where India's financial capital is, Mumbai. This is where the surge happens. India just keeps breaking records almost every day. And throughout April, it's just stupid. And then by April 10th, but then some people took a break as well. Some people took a break. Like, Jesus, I wouldn't imagine. Guys, I have an opinion change, yeah? What is it? But the Delta variant is now looming in California. Jesus, not those small states. Like, I'm worried. But is it going to impact New York? Because the Delta variant will will probably get you. Maybe. Even though he ended the state of emergency, but still the variant. Like this variant is worse than the Alpha variant or the Indian Kent variant or something. Now they're expected to drop. Not sure they're dropping their mask rules. Of course. Then why would you want to have? Wait, stay-at-home order? Wait, what? A stay-at-home order? Better be seriously in Los Angeles? And then but also I heard that El Paso. Remember before Los Angeles got hit, that was in December, January. Remember October and November? Where in December, early December, where El Paso kind of got hit. Oh my goodness, that was another nightmare. Even though that, but I mean, never mind. Oh wait, but I don't think it's LA. I meant to say Sydney. There's a lockdown in place in Australia. Maybe not Victoria or Tasmania or South Australia, but regions like New South Wales, where Sydney is, Queensland, where Brisbane is, and I think Vinny is also in Australia. The guy that I'm now neutral. But yeah, I heard that he's also maybe taking a break also because of the lockdowns. But also North Australia, I think, or something. Northern Territory, where Darwin is, the city, or not the user. Kind of fun that Canada and Australia has a Victoria and has a Darwin. Same like Canada, the U. But anyway, it's just then there's Western Australia where Path is, and so yeah, they're on lockdown. Even though Victoria, where Melbourne is, and South Australia, where Elgin is, they're okay. But yeah, but Sydney, Path, Darwin, and Brisbane, they're all under lockdown. Yeah, Sydney's under lockdown. Even though in Australia, and then you did hear India was the worst in April, even though the U.S. didn't saw too much an uptick in April. Canada did. Europe kind of did. France. Italy had to go through an Easter lockdown, while India just suffered the worst. Yeah, in Brazil. But yeah, I now lost respect for Vinnie Cross. Yeah. Oh yeah. But things isn't any better. I know Asia's calming down from that recent surge. India's calming down, but you have countries like Japan and South Korea when cases are flat, and then you have Japan where they're going to be hosting the Olympics. I'm like, I want to know how they're supposed to do that. So, I know Japan just lifted their state of emergency, the recent one on June 20th. But guess what? Cases are now stabilizing. And I heard that the Tokyo area, where they're going to host the Olympics, cases are on the rise. Oh my goodness. As of right now, Japan had also had to go through another spring wave, kind of. I know, and then like and the government did face backlash, but they're still going to hold the Olympics no matter what. Like, come on. How are you supposed to... I don't know. Because there's that Delta variant. And even though they will hold 10,000 spectators, or half of their capacity, you know that will only be from their country. Say ban 4 spectators. Even if you do that, still, they're still worse. They're still pretty bad. They're still... And Tokyo's cases are now... And I think there's another... And what if cases go back up before the Olympics? They're probably not going to care. You have people crying out and protesting against the Olympic community since the end of February. They have achieved nothing. I know, even though Japan has kind of avoided outbreaks, but Japan has recently seen an increase, but Japan has grown by a lot since December. It went from 2,000 deaths now up to 15,000. Oh, hey there, Rainbow. Oh, Monota GTTP. I changed my profile for the 4th of July. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, to be honest, I need to do that too. To be honest. And yes, I updated my little bag. I'm gonna try to. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Almost 150 subs. Thank you, Mason. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and do a 4th of July special. But I'm trying to look for this. Well, like... But then, here's what else I hate about April. Not only about the behaviors, even though actually the people were taking a break. But guess what? So, remember Derek Chauvin, right? The police officer who killed, George Floyd last year, May 2020, right? So then he was on trial, even though they convicted him. He was on trial on April 11th. But guess what? He was on April 11th. He entered his 3rd week in trial. But then guess what? On April 12th, they returned. But then guess what? On April 11th, well, India was surging. I was expecting to have a nice, lovely weekend. But guess what? The BLM came back. Again. And again causing trouble on April 11th. Because if you don't know, it's in Minnesota, not that far where the trial and the death happened. I think 10 miles north. I think in the town of Brooklyn Center. Another man died in the hands of police because I think a cop was confused because of taser and with a handgun, and then they shot him by accident because they were looking for him because of like a $20 fraud or something, or I don't know, I forgot what it was. But then people were mad, and sadly they did came out. And I was like, but not only that, there was even violence between the BLM and the WLM rally in California and Texas that same day. This nation just keeps getting divided. It's like, come on, I was having a good weekend. But until this happened. And then my Monday was ruined. And then what? I'm like, come on. And this is what happened. And and this is why I hate April 2021. Because of this behavior. And they threatened to and things continue to get worse weekend. Minnesota. Like, come on, it feels like Campania in Italy. Things just can't get, things can't get any better. George was already in trial probably anyway. I mean, no, Derek Chauvin was on trial, so then, even though the verdict didn't happen till 1 week after, things isn't getting any better yet. We all know, and then 10 days later, almost 10 days later or a week after, but then later on the week, things have only gotten worse, because I think in Detroit or something, I think a 13-year-old kid was shot by police. It's just disturbing, because they thought they were in a dangerous activity or something. Led outrage and led anger with police, especially on April 16th, and we were expecting this weekend to go bad. The weekend did turn a little bit bad, but not as bad. But in reality, it wasn't that bad, but except what happened. Then these events, like, we just couldn't have peace for one day, almost. Because what happens over there? What else? The Daunt. Yeah, Daunt. Even though Derek Chauvin was convicted, and I think the reason why they convicted him, because they probably don't want to risk another riot, because throughout last year and then the pandemic. But sadly, you have complainers. They say this isn't fair trial, this was rigged, and you have that. This nation keeps getting divided, and they claim that they love, but in reality, they're doing the exact opposite. I know, right? And what else? Even if he was convicted, another one shot. I don't remember. I don't even know as a criminal at this point. But any thoughts about that? Let me read any case or when are you planning to? Anyways. Oh my goodness, when will this behavior just end for good? And then there was so much strange behaviors. Like, come on, after that. YouTube does absolutely nothing nowadays. Allowing cyberbullying to happen. Like, come on. And then, like, and not only that. What else happened? Oh my goodness. Yeah. What else? In April. What else? But I feel bad for India, like I said as well. India was bad from the pandemic. Second wave, and I feel bad that they have to go through fires. Yeah, I know, right? Record infections almost every day, beating the US's records in January. But May was the worst for India, but at least they did kind of reach their peak. And now there's possibly a Delta Plus, so we don't know what will happen. Let me see. ever come back? Ever again? Oh my goodness. I just feel bad. Let me see any updates in the comments. Just looking at. You know things are better. But still, I mean, well, still, like, Jesus. It just keeps going. You don't know. Oh, let me see. Oh! Oh! Hey there, Darky Color Man, Child Changing. Welcome. I see you're calming down. Hi, everyone. I'm Ouch. Okay, hey there. I was talking about why I hate June. Oh my goodness. Like, when are we ever gonna see things ever gonna get better? I'm trying to live as a normal life, but then there's always drama. And these people are still, even if we get rid of some of them, they're still. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be planning a video hopefully this weekend. It's about countries with daily infections of the virus. So as you may know, so I guess I can show you some behind the scenes. So I'm making this with Flourish. So I'm doing daily cases since the Wuhan virus started in January technically. So these are behind scenes. No, yeah, the first waves have, and then Europe, the Americas catches up. So these are behind scenes. So hopefully I can try more. And then the winter surge. Now you just see. Oh yeah, of course you'll see India soaring again when I complete the video. Yeah, especially March, April, May. May's gonna be the toughest of all. So hopefully hopefully, yeah, I'm trying to do. To be honest, I think I didn't add G layers for soaring during the summer. So the U.S. had confrontations in June and July because of both former President Trump and their son Bolsonaro. Until September, the fight was over. October, the U.S. was number one, but then Brazil and the U.S. began confrontations again by February, March, and April, but then yeah, kind of. India soared, so you'll see that. And then especially the recent surge, even though you will see India calm down by a lot, but you will see it's now down to 65. So yeah, so I think this is all I have for today. I don't have anything else, but I'm going to try and work on videos. I don't have anything, but I do. I know I'm not in the US, but I decided to make this profile. Oh yeah, before I go, oh yeah, I need to say this, guys. I want to say, oh yeah, it's Canada Day already for some. I mean, well, even though it's turning 9 p.m. for me, but in British Columbia, I'm talking about the ones possibly, I think, in Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, I just want to say, and I want to say, even though I'm not Canadian, but I just want to say this. I do have Canadian viewers. I just want to say this. Happy early Canada Day. Even though I'm not from Canada, but we'll have the 4th of July here in the U.S. 3 days later on a Sunday. So hopefully this 4th of July weekend brings peace. And hope, or maybe there may be a 4th of July video coming. There will hopefully be a few videos. Maybe a Plotagon video. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I am making this video. I am trying to make the video. Yeah, you'll see here. Well, what about this? Is like horizontal. This is what horizontal looks like. Oh yeah, the blue ones are Asia. The yellow will be Europe. The green will be Africa, Oceanic. Purple in the Americas, light blue. So yeah, there was China, and then you see the rest surge. Kind of gets out of control. So yeah, and here's horizontal version. Oh Jesus. The US was the border. But yeah, so yeah, I will be working on it. Because of the recent spring and summer surge. Today's the first day of July now. Oh my god. Hold on, trying. Oh my goodness, I just want to it's like saying like come on. Alright, so yeah, but I may be continuing for a little bit. But yeah. Oh, alright, yeah. I just want to do more. I just need to wait. Come on. Oh, I see. Okay. Happy. Oh, you mean candidate? But yeah. To be honest, I will change. Oh, you mean profile picture? Okay. I guess. Yeah. Wait, what? Did I say about 1,000? I did not request that. But outfits, I know, right there. There will be a series. Oh yeah, of course, about the daily infection. I know you'll see. Yeah. Okay. But to be honest, yeah, I'm planning to do more the videos, especially on. I'm currently working on Chile, the Netherlands, and Turkey. And after this, probably work on Switzerland, South Korea, possibly. But anyways, guys, to be honest, I think I'm about to end the stream. But yeah, probably not sure if I will do. Probably going to do a stream on Instagram. So yeah, if you're new here, my phone is running out of battery. But anyways, please like, subscribe. Yeah, I guess. I know, right? To be honest, I think I'm running out. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I think I'm about to end the stream. But anyways, I guess. Hey, and hopefully we'll have better thing. But anyways, yeah, Mason. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, bye.